What's up my people, Gene here. On today's video I'm going to talk about Haitian and investing. If you're new here to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and also please do me a favor and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. And on this channel we talk about real estate investing, crypto investing, stock investing, and investing as a whole. So please go ahead and join us. If you ever watched my first ever video on this channel, I talked about basically getting into real estate investing, which I finally purchased my first rental property at the tail end of last year. So that was a really big deal. In that video I mentioned that I came from Haiti. So this one thing I wanted to talk about as far as like investing, being Haitian, because growing up all I heard was basically go to school, get a good education, and get a good job, right? And I'm sure most people from the islands have heard the same thing. And the career path my parents wanted us to follow was basically in the medical field. So I know a lot of people that's not from America can relate, or they are from America but their parents from another country can relate, where your parents want you to go into the medical field. Also, I wanted to say this video is not a knock on school. You can use school for a good thing. You can get your education. I'm just speaking as far as from my perspective. Like with me just going to school, I didn't really get it because I always had that entrepreneur mindset. I always wanted to own something. I always wanted to invest in something. The whole concept of going to school and working in a career for the rest of your life really didn't intrigue me. It really didn't make sense to me. So growing in my household, it was kind of hard sometimes because the major I wanted to go in was business, but my parents did not agree, and my dad was like he wasn't going to sign off if I didn't go into the medical field route. So I had no choice, so I had to do what I had to do. So I chose psychology. I graduated psychology. It was a good experience, and I didn't pursue it more because I was scared of debt. I was scared of debt, and I was thinking to myself, that's not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I wanted to own businesses. I wanted to own properties, invest. So that's when I discovered the two books, Rich Dad Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich. And when I read those books, it really clicked to me. It really brought into perspective everything that I was thinking, and it really made sense to me. And reading those books, it made me think as far as how to duplicate myself, because just owning just one business wasn't going to be enough. I read the 4 quadrants. If you haven't read the book Business of the First 20th Century, it has like the 4 quadrants in there. And I read that book. After I read that book, I was introduced to like a MLM. It's crazy because after I heard that book, I was introduced to MLM, and they talked about the same things that was in that book. So I was really intrigued, so I joined an MLM. To me, an MLM is not real bad. If you don't know what an MLM is, it's a multi-level marketing. As far as like Amway and them, I know there's more out there, but it was Amway. So it wasn't bad to me. The experience was good. It really put my mindset into perspective as far as like an entrepreneur, just going out there and go and get it, reading a lot of books. So it really taught me a lot. But at the end, I figured that wasn't for me. I was like, how else do I get into the right quadrant, which is the big business or investing? And mind you, throughout that whole time, my parents were like, oh, don't join that, that's a scam, this and this and that, this and this and this, just save your money, are you going back to school? So I was hearing a lot of things, but they, at the end of the day, they was supportive. They was just looking out for me basically. Then that's when I discovered house hacking, and with house hacking, it really blew my mind. It really made so much sense to me. So I started pursuing house hacking. At the time that I pursued real estate investing, I didn't know how I was going to get a property. I didn't have a lot of money, but I know it was going to get done by the grace of God. So I started talking about it so much around my friends. I started talking about it so much around my parents. I brought my parents to meet like the realtor, the lender, and I started talking to my dad. He really started to understand, and he was like, it made so much sense. And I say that to say that being Haitian, if you want to pursue as far as like investing, owning a business, and just not taking that traditional route. At first, your parents is not going to understand. At first, your parents is not going to get along with it, but just invite them into your plan. Don't get discouraged, you know, just keep on pursuing that, and they're gonna help you out. And also, as far as like with a job, the thing that it makes sense to me, where if you get hurt or you can't work that job anymore, you can't pass that job down to your kids. And that was the main thing for me, was that generational wealth of helping my family, passing stuff down to generation and generation. So my dad got sick, he couldn't work. Because he was sick, he couldn't pass down like his job to like me or my brothers or my mom or my sister. So talking to my dad, he's saying that he should have been started investing, because like he seen like, or a business, he seen like the power of it, where instead of working hard for money, you let money work for you. So basically, I'm making this video to basically motivate you. If you are thinking or leaning into the investing route, I would say just do it. Get in there, start soon. Don't wait, don't say I'm gonna do it and you keep pushing it back. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys. I know this video I made it as far as for my Haitians, shout out to my Zos, but if you get anything from it, please comment down below where you from. Please comment down below where you from, as far as where you raised on those same values, as far as going to school, getting a good job. So yeah, just comment down below. And at the end of the day, man, just pursue your dreams so you can help your next friend. And if you're in school, that's a good thing also. Go ahead and get your education. Go ahead and reinvest your money. The main thing is to have your money work for you, because if any incident or accident happen, nobody else can get your job. Instead, you will get replaced. So yeah, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, please be safe, be healthy. Peace be with you.